guys, how's it going? Today is going to be a little bit different of a video. Very excited actually because we're testing out a new feature in 2022 Samsung TVs. That's right, something that you probably didn't know about. Or if you did know about, you had no idea what it is. Now this feature is called Samsung's Game Hub, and it's essentially an Xbox built into your TV. However, it does use cloud gaming, so we'll get into all the specs and everything a little bit later. But first off, we have to have a controller to play with that, and none other than Steelseries, a brand I like to use for my gaming peripherals. They sent us a nice Stratus Duo, yeah, I mean, this thing is pretty awesome. I've actually gotten the chance to unbox it and use it for a little bit, so I kind of already know what to expect, but we're gonna go ahead and unbox it for you guys so you can see what is exactly in this box. So once you take it out of the box, there's a nice little rise up, little motto, and it's pretty simple here. You just got the controller, comes straight out the box. Nice. It's not too light and it's also not too heavy. It feels like quality built product, so something I like about it. And then it comes with your USB dongle, which you'll plug in for your wireless if you're going to use this on your PC. And then folded up in the bottom is that charging cable so you can charge it and it's all ready to go. It does have 20 hours of battery life and it connects super easy. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to take this controller and go hook it up to one of those Samsung TVs that does have the Game Hub enabled. All right, so I got the controller here. We're going to sit down because I don't feel like standing for this whole video. But yeah, so basically what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna want to go to your home settings and then go ahead and turn the controller on, which as you can see, it's already on. I've already linked this to this TV, but I'm just gonna show you guys where to go just in case you don't know. So you're gonna go to your settings, and I believe there's a Bluetooth speaker. Okay, so what you'll have to do is you're gonna have to go to your actual full-on settings and then go to external device and input device, Bluetooth device list. And then here's where you'll see it. It's already connected. It'll pop up right there. And yeah, it's pretty easy to connect. Make sure it's charged, obviously. But once you have it connected, then you can go ahead and exit out. And then you're gonna go to the game function. Click on that, you can see we have our Game Hub here. And right now I'm not signed in with an Xbox Game Pass, but we're gonna just load up Fortnite here. And yeah, you can see I'm already using the controller, so it's ready to go. So while that loads, let me tell you a little bit more about cloud gaming. So essentially what we're doing here is we're playing off the best possible server in your area and streaming almost like you would your smart apps like your Netflix and other things like that. You're streaming the game to your TV in 1080p. And that's why, like I said earlier, you're not going to be getting 120 hertz, 120 FPS, is because we're strictly streaming this from the cloud. Now the TV that we're playing on right now is the Q900B, which is an 8K TV, so it does have artificial intelligence upscaling. However, because we are streaming this through the internet and not so much through a device, it's not going to be as relevant. All right, so we just loaded into the game and we're going to give this a try. It's actually a little bit more responsive than I was expecting, considering that it is going to be over Bluetooth and you got the cloud gaming as well. So pretty good as far as that goes. I don't really have the best settings, so we're just going to go ahead and jump and just kind of see what it's like to game on a TV without an actual Xbox. Oh. I'm so bad on controller. Let's see, where's that? Oh, there we go. Our sales manager, Mitch, is gonna play a game for us and let us know how it is. Granted, he is the best Fortnite player, so if he doesn't perform here, he'd be very disappointed. So Mitch, what would you say if I told you that there's no Xbox behind this TV right now, you're just playing on a TV.
There's no Xbox?
Nope, it's all through cloud.
That's actually pretty cool.
Could you see yourself, if maybe you weren't like wanting to sit at your desk and play on your PC, would you just throw on your games on this on your TV in your living room if you want to lay on the couch?
Yeah, I can't imagine why not.
So as you saw there, we got to do some gaming on a game that's pretty graphics intensive, and it actually held up pretty well. Now I see this as more of a casual thing like I mentioned earlier, but overall it's not bad for what it is. Now you might recall that I said I got to unbox this and check it out earlier before we actually did a video on it, and the reason I wanted to do that was because I wanted to get customers' opinions and not necessarily just say, hey, this is the feature. So overall, my feedback was very positive. I actually had a couple people that were gonna go for another brand and maybe even older TVs that were like, well, hey, that's a really cool feature. I think I might upgrade to 2022 so that way I have the ability to do that. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much gonna be everything as far as the Game Hub goes. And again, thank you Steelseries for sending me out this controller that we got to use. Definitely a quality product that I would recommend using if you're gonna be buying this for the Game Hub function. And I really think that this is a first step in a new type of gaming because I don't think anybody was ready for this. And that's why personally, I loved getting to try it out and show customers it because it's brand new and it's almost like kind of groundbreaking in a sense because nobody else is doing this. So again, if you guys have any questions, make sure you leave them down in the comment section. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help me out, and we'll catch you in the next one. That's going to be all for this one, and if you guys haven't already, check out some of our other cool videos on products like these. If you guys are interested in getting the best deal on this product, email YouTube@Waltz. And if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos or deals.